The Great Bible, Joshua, the 5th chapter. The Canaanites are afraid, the 5th chapter. And it fortuned that when all the kings of the Amorites, which are beyond Jordan, westward, and all the kings of the Canaanites, which were by the sea, heard how the Lord had dried up the waters of Jordan before the children of Israel, until they were gone over, their hearts fainted for fear, and there was no spirit in them any more, for the presence of the children of Israel. That same time the Lord said unto Joshua, Make these sharp knives of stone, and go to again, and circumcise the children of Israel the second time. And Joshua made him sharp knives of stone, and circumcised the children of Israel in the place called the Hill of the Foreskins. And this is the cause why Joshua circumcised all the people that came out of Egypt, namely such as were males, because that all the men of war died in the wilderness by the way, after they came out of Egypt. For all the people that came out were circumcised, but all the people that were born in the wilderness by the way, after they came out of Egypt, were not circumcised. For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness, till all the people of the men of war that came out of Egypt were consumed, because they hearkened not unto the voice of the Lord. Wherefore the Lord sware that he would not show them the land which the Lord sware unto their fathers, that he would give us, even a land that floweth with milk and honey. And their children, whom he set up in their stead, them Joshua circumcised, for they were uncircumcised, because they circumcised them not by the way. And when they had circumcised all the people, they abode still together in the host, till they were whole. And the Lord said unto Joshua, This day I have taken away the shame of Egypt from you. Wherefore the name of the same place is called Gilgal unto this day. And the children of Israel abode in Gilgal, and held the feast of Passover the 14th day of the month at even in the plain of Jericho. And they did eat of the corn of the land, on the morrow after Passover, sweet cakes and parched corn, in the selfsame day. For the manna ceased on the morrow, after they had begun to eat of the corn of the land. Neither had the children of Israel manna any more, but did eat of the corn of the land of Canaan that year. And it fortuned that when Joshua was nigh to Jericho, he lift up his eyes and looked, and behold, there stood a man against him, having a sword drawn in his hand. And Joshua went unto him, and said unto him, Art thou on our side, or on our adversaries'? And he said, Nay, but as a captain of the host of the Lord am I now come. And Joshua fell on his face to the earth, and did reverence, and said unto him, What saith my Lord unto his servant? And the captain of the Lord's host said unto Joshua, Do thy shoe off thy foot, for the place whereon thou standest is holy. And Joshua did so. The 6th chapter. The walls of Jericho fall, and it is destroyed. The 6th chapter. And Jericho was shut up and locked because of the children of Israel, neither might any man go out or in. And the Lord said unto Joshua, Behold, I have given into thine hand Jericho and her king, and the strong men of war. And ye shall compass the city, all ye that be men of war, and go round about it once. And so shall you do 6 days, and 7 priests shall bear before the ark, 7 trumpets of ram's horns that be used in the Jubilee. And the 7th day ye shall compass the city 7 times, and the priests shall blow with the trumpets. And when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, and ye hear the sound of the horn, all the people shall shout with a great shout. And then shall the wall of the city fall down, and the people shall ascend up, every man straight before him. And Joshua the son of Nun called the priests, and said unto them, Take up the ark of the appointment, and let 7 priests bear 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of the Lord. And he said unto the people, Go and compass the city, and let him that is harnessed go before the ark of the Lord. And when Joshua had spoken unto the people, the 7 priests bare the 7 trumpets of ram's horns, and went forth before the ark of the Lord, and blew with the trumpets, and the ark of the covenant of the Lord followed them. And all the men of arms went before the priests that blew with the trumpets, and the common people came after the ark. And the priests that went blew with the trumpets. And Joshua commanded the people, saying, Ye shall not shout, nor make any noise with your voice, neither shall any word proceed out of your mouth, until the day I bid you shout. Then shall ye shout. And so the ark of the Lord compassed the city, and went about it once. And they returned into the host, and lodged there. And Joshua rose early in the morning, and the priests took up the ark of the Lord, and 7 priests bare 7 trumpets of ram's horns, and went before the ark of the Lord, and blew with the trumpets. And all the men of arms went before them, but the common people came after the ark of the Lord, which went before with the blowing of the trumpets. And the 2nd day they compassed the city once, and returned again into the host, and so they did 6 days. And when the 7th day came, they rose early, even with the dawning of the day, and compassed the city after the same manner 7 times. Only that day they compassed the city 7 times. And at the 7th time, when the priests blew with the trumpets, Joshua said unto the people, Shout, for the Lord hath given you the city. And the city shall be damned, both it and all that are therein, unto the Lord. Only Rahab the harlot shall live, and all that are with her in the house, because she hid the messengers that we sent. And in any wise be ye ware of the excommunicated things, lest ye make yourselves excommunicated, and take of the excommunicated things, and make the host of Israel excommunicated, and trouble it. But all the silver, gold, vessels of brass, and iron shall be consecrated unto the Lord, and shall come into his treasury. And the people shouted, and blew with trumpets. And when the people heard the sound of the trump, they shouted with a great shout. And the wall fell down, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and took the city. And they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, ox, sheep, and ass, with the edge of the sword. Then Joshua said unto the 2 men that had spied out the country, Go into the harlot's house, and bring out thence the woman and all that she hath, as ye swear to her. And the young men that were spies went in, and brought out Rahab, and her father, and mother, and her brethren, and all that she had. And they brought out all her kindred, and put them without the host of Israel. And they burnt the city with fire, and all that was therein. Only the silver and the gold, the vessels of brass and iron, they put unto the treasure of the house of the Lord. And Joshua saved Rahab the harlot, and her father's household, and all that she had. And she dwelt in Israel, even unto this day, because she hid the messengers which Joshua sent to spy out Jericho. And Joshua sware at that time, saying, Cursed be the man before the Lord, that riseth up, and buildeth this city Jericho. He shall lay the foundation in his eldest son, and in his youngest son shall he set up the gates of it. And so the Lord was with Joshua, and his fame was noised throughout all lands. The 7th chapter. Ai is spied out. Achan is stoned. The 7th chapter. But yet the children of Israel trespassed in the excommunicated things. And Achan the son of Carmi, the son of Zabi, the son of Zari, of the tribe of Judah, took of the excommunicated things. And the wrath of the Lord waxed hot against the children of Israel. And Joshua sent men from Jericho to Ai, which is beside Bethaven, on the east side of Bethel, and spake unto them, saying, Get you up, and view the country. And the men went up, and spied out Ai, and returned to Joshua, and said unto him, Let not all the people go up, but let as it were 2,000 or 3,000 men go up, and smite Ai, and make not all the people to labor thither, for they are but few. And so there went up thither of the people about 3,000 men, and they fled before the men of Ai. And the men of Ai smote of them upon 36 men, for they chased them from before the gate, even unto Sebarim, and smote them in the going down. Wherefore the hearts of the people for fear melted away like water. And Joshua rent his clothes, and fell to the earth upon his face before the ark of the Lord, until the eventide, he and the elders of Israel, and put earth upon their heads. And Joshua said, Alas, O Lord God, wherefore hast thou brought this people over Jordan, to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites, and to destroy us? Would to God we had been content, and dwelt on the other side Jordan. O Lord, what shall I say, when Israel turneth their backs before their enemies? Surely the Canaanites and all the inhabitants of the land shall hear of it, and shall conspire against us, and destroy the name of us out of the world. And what wilt thou do unto thy mighty name? And the Lord said unto Joshua, Get thee up. Wherefore liest thou thus upon thy face? Israel hath sinned, and they have transgressed mine appointment, which I commanded them. For they have taken of the excommunicated things, and have stolen, and dissembled, and put them unto their own stuff. And therefore is it that the children of Israel cannot stand before their enemies, but shall turn their backs before their enemies, because they be excommunicated. Neither will I be with you any more, except ye root out the excommunicated from among you. Up therefore, and sanctify the people, and say, Sanctify yourselves against tomorrow, for so said the Lord God of Israel. There is a damned thing among you, O Israel, and therefore ye cannot stand against your enemies, until ye have put the damned thing from among you. Tomorrow morning, therefore, ye shall be brought according to your tribes, and the tribe which the Lord taketh shall come according to the kindreds thereof. And the kindred which the Lord shall find guilty shall come by householders, and the household which the Lord shall find faulty shall come man by man. And he that is found in the excommunication shall be burnt with fire, he and all that he hath, because he hath transgressed the covenant of the Lord, and wrought folly in Israel. And so Joshua rose up early in the morning, and brought Israel by their tribes. And the tribe of Judah was caught. And he brought the kindreds of Judah, and took the kindred of the Zarahites. And he brought the kindred of the Zarahites, man by man. And Zabdi was caught. And he brought his household, man by man. And Achan, the son of Carmi, the son of Zabdi, the son of Zareth, in the tribe of Judah, was caught. And Joshua said unto Achan, My son, I beseech thee, give glory to the Lord God of Israel, and give high praise, and show me what thou hast done. Hide it not from me. And Achan answered Joshua, and said, Of a truth, I have sinned against the Lord God of Israel, and thus have I done. I saw among the spoil a goodly Babylonish garment, and 200 sickles of silver, and a tongue of gold of 50 sickles weight. And I coveted them, and took them. And behold, they lie hid in the earth in my tent, and the silver is thereunder. And so Joshua sent messengers, which when they ran unto his tent, behold, they were hid in his tent, and the silver thereunder. Therefore they took them out of the midst of his tent, and brought them unto Joshua, and unto all the children of Israel, and laid them out before the Lord. And Joshua took Achan the son of Zarir, and the silver, and the garment, and the tongue of gold, and his sons and his daughters, his oxen and his asses, his sheep and his tent, and all that he had, and all Israel with him brought them unto the valley of Achor. And Joshua said, Inasmuch as thou hast troubled us, the Lord shall trouble thee this day. And all Israel stoned him with stones, and burned them with fire, and overwhelmed them with stones. And they cast upon him a great heap of stones unto this day. And so the Lord turned from the wrath of his indignation, and the name of the place is called the Valley of Achor unto this day. The 8th chapter. The siege and winning of Ai. The king thereof is hanged. Joshua setteth up an altar. He blesseth the people. The 8th chapter. And the Lord said unto Joshua, Fear not, neither be thou faint-hearted. Take all the men of war with thee, and up, and get thee to Ai. Behold, I have given into thy hand the king of Ai, and his people, his city, and his land. And thou shalt do to Ai and her king, as thou didst unto Jericho and her king. Nevertheless, the spoil and cattle thereof shall ye take unto yourselves, and lay a watch unto the town, on the backside thereof. And so Joshua arose, and all the men of war, to go up against Ai. And Joshua chose out 30,000 strong men of war, and sent them away by night. And he commanded them, saying, Behold, ye shall lie await unto the town on the backside thereof. Go not very far from the city, but be all ready. And I and all the people that are with me will approach unto the city, and when they come out against us, as they did at the first time, Then will we flee before them, for they will come out after us, and we will bring them out of the city. For they will say, they flee before us, as at the first time, and we will flee before them. In the meantime shall ye rise up from lying await, and destroy the city. For the Lord your God will deliver it into your hand. And when ye have taken the city, ye shall set it on fire. According to the commandment of the Lord shall ye do. Behold, I have charged you. Joshua therefore sent them forth, and they went to lie await, and abode between Bethel and Ai, on the west side of the city of Ai. But Joshua lodged that night among the people. And Joshua rose up early in the morning, and numbered the people, and went up, he and the elders of Israel, before the people against Ai. And all the men of war that were with him went up and drew nigh, and came against the city, and pitched on the north side of Ai. And there was a valley between them and Ai. And he took upon 5,000 men, and put them to lie await between Bethel and Ai, on the west side of the city. And they put the people, even all the post that were on the north side, against the city, and the liers await on the west. And Joshua walked the same night in the midst of the valley. And it fortuned that when the king of Ai saw it, they hasted and rose up early, and the men of the city went out against Israel to battle, he and all his people, at a time appointed, even before the plain, and wist not that there were liers await on the backside of the city. And Joshua and all Israel feigned themselves to be put to the worse before them, and fled toward the wilderness. And all the people of the town were called together to follow after them. And they followed after Joshua, and were drawn away from the city. And there was not a man left in Ai and in Bethel that went not out after Israel. And they left the city open, and followed after Israel. And the Lord said unto Joshua, stretch out the spear that is in thine hand toward Ai, for I will give it unto thy hand. And Joshua stretched out the spear that he had in his hand toward the city. And the liers await rose quickly out of their place, and ran as soon as Joshua had stretched out his hand. And they entered into the city, and took it, and hasted, and set the city on fire. And when the men of Ai looked back after them, they saw the smoke of the city ascend up to heaven, and they had no leisure to flee, either this way or that. And the people that fled to the wilderness turned back again upon the followers. And when Joshua and all Israel saw that the liers await had taken the city, and that the smoke of it ascended, they turned again, and laid on the men of Ai. And the other issued out of the city against them. And so were they in the midst of Israel, for these were on the one side of them, and the rest on the other side. And they laid upon them, so that they let none of them escape, nor remain. And the king of Ai they took alive, and brought him to Joshua. And when Israel had made an end of slaying all the inhabitants of Ai in the field of the wilderness, where they chased them, and when they were all fallen on the edge of the sword, until they were wasted, all the Israelites returned unto Ai, and smote it in the edge of the sword. And all that fell that day, both of men and women, were 12,000, even all the men of Ai. For Joshua plucked not his hand back again, which he stretched out upon the spear, until he had utterly destroyed all the inhabitants of Ai. Only the cattle and the spoil of the city Israel took unto themselves, according unto the word of the Lord, which he commanded Joshua. And Joshua set Ai on fire, and made it an heap forever, and a wilderness, even unto this day. And the king of Ai he hanged on tree until even. And as soon as the sun was down, Joshua commanded that they should take the carcass down off the tree, and cast it at the entering of the gate of the city, and lay thereon a great heap of stones, that remaineth unto this day. Then Joshua built an altar unto the Lord God of Israel in Mount Ebal, as Moses the servant of the Lord commanded the children of Israel, and as it is written in the book of the law of Moses, an altar of whole stones, over which no man hath lifted any tool of iron. And they sacrificed thereon burnt sacrifices unto the Lord, and offered peace offerings. And he wrote there upon the stones a rehearsal of the law of Moses, and wrote it in the presence of the children of Israel. And all Israel, and the elders thereof, and their officers and judges stood, part on this side the ark, and part on that side, before the priests that were Levites, which bear the ark of the appointment of the Lord, as well the stranger as they that were born among them, half on them on the forefront of the Mount Gerizim, and half of them on the forefront of Mount Ebal, as Moses the servant of the Lord had commanded before, that they should bless the people Israel. Afterward he read all the words of the law, the blessings and cursings, according to all that is written in the book of the law. And there was not one word of all that Moses commanded, which Joshua read not before all the congregation of Israel, the women and children, and the strangers that were come, standing among them.